The Myers-Briggs type indicator was created during World War II to help women get jobs and replace the men who had left to fight. After answering several questions, they got a short report, according to which they could find the most effective worked out. Some Western companies still use the Myers-Briggs type indicator when selecting candidates for their vacancies. Brightside created a short version of this test with only 4 questions and 2 answer options to each. That's it. The combination of letters will tell you about your personality type. 1. You are totally exhausted because your week was endless and less than great. How are you going to spend your weekend? I'll call my friends to ask about their plans. I heard that a new restaurant opened, a nice comedy is playing in the cinemas, there are big discounts at the paintball club. We should all go out together. I'll switch on the don't disturb mode on my phone and stay at home. I'll watch a new episode of my favorite TV show, do a puzzle, and take a long bath with a book. I too. Which of these 2 descriptions suits you more? The most important thing for me is what's happening here and now. I assess real situations and pay attention to details. Facts are boring. I love to dream and play over upcoming events in my mind. I rely more on intuition than information. And 3. A competitor of your current employer is trying to entice you. You have doubts because the salary is much higher there, but the staff here is great. Moreover, the head of your department hinted that he will recommend you to the bosses when he retires. How are you going to make a decision? I'll learn all the available information about the competitor, ask my HR manager for advice, and draw a chart with all the pros and cons. In such cases, it's important to weigh up all the arguments and assess the situation with a cold mind. Do you listen to my feelings? I always try to follow my heart. At 4. Only 2 weeks are left before your close friend's wedding. How are the preparations going? 1 month ago, I chose the saxophonist who will play a medley of our school songs, collected the couple's photo love story, composed a poem, pressed my suit, made appointments with the stylist and makeup master. I prefer to be fully armed. Prepare? I'll be having fun and enjoying myself at the party. I'll improvise my wedding speech. The best things happen spontaneously. Now you can find your personality type according to Myers-Briggs. Practical and consistent. Do you like to have order everywhere by planning and organizing everything? But most of all, do you like to convince people of your rightness and make them think the way you think? You look at life soberly and, above all, trust facts. You are open for communication, meeting new people, and spending time at parties. You never forget to take care of your close ones and can express your love very well. 11% men, 6% women. Life for you is a struggle and extreme. This is how you know yourself and others. Being risky and brave, you are easily inspired to start something new. At the same time, you assess your abilities, both strengths and weaknesses, quite adequately. You feel new tendencies very well and are open to new ideas. You think positively and adore sport and everything connected to it. 3% men, 1% women. You get along with people very well, and you are the life of any party. You are attentive, caring, and always ready to help, even if you have to sacrifice your personal interests for others. Yet you are very independent in your deals and, as a rule, you get everything without any side help. You only wait for emotional support from your close ones. 17% women, 8% men. Participation is more important than victory. This is not about you. You strive to reach your goals by any means, even if you have to use physical strength. You stick to an exact plan, and you can't stand dependence and compromises. You're a born fighter, very active and self-organized. You can objectively evaluate even the most stressful situation and give a quick and exact response. 6% men, 3% women. You are emotional and talkative with rich facial expressions and gesticulations. You are very empathetic to other people's emotions, and you can spot even the tiniest insincerity. You are very jealous and distrustful in love relationships. Very often, you are ready to face upcoming events because of your ability to feel them in advance. 3% women, 2% men. The generator of ideas, you are always seeking to create something new. Do you adapt easily to non-familiar environments and master different methods of work easily? Due to your dislike of traditions and routine, you very often change your professional spheres and hobbies, becoming an innovator and a pioneer. What is important about you is that not only can you create new ideas but you are also able to convey them to others and make them come true. 4% men, 2% women. You can professionally determine the opportunities of your surroundings, and very often. The Myers-Briggs type indicator was created during World War II to help women get jobs and replace the men who had left to fight. After answering several questions, they got a short report, according to which they could